Hi everyone, my name is Jasmine McCoy and welcome to my channel. This is the 5th video in the series about my Harvard senior spring. And what a week it has been, because it was building. Great things happening this week, all great things. And it just kept going up and up and up and up. And then on Friday, the administration decided to release their decision, their announcement about commencement. And it was like a nosedive. My entire week just took a nosedive with that one email that was sent and that decision. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I already made a video about my reaction to the Harvard administration's decision about commencement. That video, you can find it, the link in the description. So I will save my thoughts for that later, or you can just go and watch that video. But we're gonna start with all of the good things that happened this week, because it was a very good week. Starting with some of the things that I got in the mail. For some reason, I received a lot of mail this week. Because MCB is my concentration, they send us these nice zip ups as we're about to graduate, and I'm just so happy. I'm so happy that this came in the mail. It's nice and soft. I love the color. I love our little MCB crest. And yeah, it was just such a nice way to remind me of the office and all the good memories that I've had there. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this, and I'm going to love wearing it around the house because as of right now, that's the only place that I could wear it. I also received a couple of items from Amnesty International. A little bit confused about how they got my information, but it's okay. They sent me a Recipes for a New You, Healthy Eating at Its Best by Chef Daniel W. Thomas. So it's a little cookbook that has some healthy eating, flavorful recipe. Ooh, it's signed. I didn't know that it was signed. Chef Daniel W. Thomas signed the book. Okay. That's exciting. I also got the book Pandemic, Public Health, Race, and Class, The American Challenge by Dr. Joseph H. Silver. This is going to be a book I enjoy reading, especially because I do like learning about health disparities and the way that race and socioeconomic status can be a part of proliferating those health disparities. So I'm going to enjoy reading this. And the last thing that was in my package from Amnesty International was a 2021 Women of Color and the Fight for the Vote calendar. It's nice. And it has an introduction about Senator Kamala Harris, now Vice President Kamala Harris. Oh. It also has one of the first pictures for January. Is that picture of then Senator Kamala Harris when she was speaking at an event, and it's framed by these pink and green vote for Biden and Kamala signs. So that's so cute. The North Atlantic Regional Conference is also coming up next week, so I got my souvenir journal, and in it there are all these ads that people can buy that will be put toward the region that people can use to give support, or maybe to celebrate something about themselves if they are becoming maybe a golden member. If they've been in the sorority for 50 years, they might want to buy an ad. That way they can let people know and have a nice keepsake. So I made an ad, and it was really just to connect with my region, because the North Atlantic region is the region that I was initiated in, but also to let the regional director know that I'm supporting her, and that of course I'm going to love coming to my regional conference. So I'm really going to enjoy being able to have this as a keepsake of the beginning of regional conference season as International Second Vice President. That is everything that came in the mail. So beyond that, things are going pretty well in school. I did take a quiz in my chocolate class, I think 2 weeks ago now, and I got the grade back, 100 out of 100. I feel so good. It feels nice. It feels really nice to get that grade back. I studied hard for it, and I did my little clicky clicks on the multiple choice questions. I was able to type out how a traditional chocolate cacao recipe is made in Aztec Maya civilizations, and I got my 100. So it was a very nice grade to get back, boosting me up through this week. And in another one of my classes, we've moved into a unit where now people are able to have different moral and ethical values. So we can now start having conversations. And one of our conversations was, how do we feel about the mail order bride system? Or how do we feel about prostitution? Outside of class, I've also been having really good family time. And our family time, I mean, this is just what my family does. We love watching TV shows and movies. So all of our TV shows have been really, really good. We've been watching Lincoln, Divided We Stand, which I honestly did not like the title when I first heard it, because I'm sitting here going, it's United We Stand, Divided We Fall. Do they know nothing about Lincoln? But the title is starting to make sense as we go through and this is a CNN original series. So we sit and we watch that on Sunday night. And for me, it just sends me back to 8th grade history class when we get to the stuff about Lincoln and the teacher just doesn't feel like teaching, so they put on a documentary about Lincoln. Except this one is actually a good documentary because it talks about his good parts, his bad parts, his backstory, all that kind of stuff. And we just really like it. Before we watch Lincoln, we always watch Stanley Tucci's Searching for Italy. I've been to Italy. My parents have been to Italy. So we sit there and we're just reminiscing about our times in Italy, but also watching Stanley Tucci try all of these amazing foods. Except last week they tried something called offal. And that's literally the name of the food. It's called offal. And it's all of these animal entrails, which honestly, I would try it, but the fact that the food title is awful, it doesn't sit well with me. But still, we love watching Stanley Tucci try all of these different foods and also get ideas of where we would like to go the next time that we go to Italy, because all of us want to go back to Italy one day. We're watching WandaVision. So episode 8, just heart-wrenching, but so good. It was so good. Just the Marvel Cinematic Universe is amazing. And as someone who has seen every movie upwards of 5 or 6 times, I am loving watching WandaVision, and especially with my family, because it's something my mom can watch, and she's a normie. She knows nothing about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And there's me, who's seen all the movies, and then my dad, who has seen all the movies but also read multiple comics. So we're all just sitting there watching WandaVision, and I might have to make a separate video about how much I like WandaVision and how it's such a good show across the board for everyone, all audiences. But yeah, we've been enjoying all the shows that we've been watching, and it's just what my family does. Another great thing about this week is I was in the news. I was on NBC News talking about the history of the Divine Nine and a little bit about Vice President Kamala Harris and her being a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, our mission, what it is that we do for the community, all that kind of stuff. So here is a clip from that segment where I was on the news.
But because of my HBCU and Divine Nine family, I know I'm never the only person who looks like me or has had my life experiences.
Even today, we are 113 years after our founding. That is a strong legacy, and we're still able to see the ways in which the United States does not treat all of its citizens equally. Have they gotten better? Definitely. They have definitely improved from where they were 113 years ago. But can they be improved? Also, yes. We are passionate about the same issues within our communities, within the world at large, and we work together in order to achieve common goals. And if that isn't family, I don't know what is.
A family that will remain rooted behind members as they embark on their barrier-breaking journeys.
So that was on Thursday, and it was basically the peak of my week. The administration's decision about commencement basically just shot me down because I was flying high. I was flying so high. And then they sent out that email, and I was sad. But after reading past the first sentence, because in my other video that I was talking about, I had only read the first sentence before just having all of these emotions. But now that I've read more about who's going to be there, the fact that they're going to be doing their very best to give us community activities in order to try and offset us being apart from one another, I'm feeling much better about having a virtual commencement. And I am excited to see the way in which my family is going to be created to make this a event of the year, because we've been talking about this for a long time. And even though it's not going to turn out the way that we expected, it is still going to be a very special event for me, my family, my extended family and friends, and we will just keep being positive and waiting until May 27th. So that is all I have to say about Harvard Senior Spring, week number 5. We are getting off of one hand. Next week, we'll be on the other hand. And with that, I'm going to end this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to, like and subscribe, and you can keep up with my journey as I get closer and closer to graduation. Thank you very much. Bye.